So is your chassis all done yet?
Mm-hmm. Special paint. Look that number up and try to buy it. Good luck.
Non-smudge.
Yeah, non-smudge.
New aluminum look.
When you paint your automatic transmission in your car and you want to make it look new, you squirt it on there.
Yeah, right before you sell it.
Stuff it out there to the front yard, say it's brand new, rebuilt. Paints over the grease, grime, dirt, everything. Real rebuild that it can. Otherwise known as this nice thick ass paint. I've been using this same can for 10 years.
K-line.
That's my second can I've used in the last 25 years of it. I think I've only used 3 cans in my life. I bought everyone I could get them back in the late 90s when they discontinued them. I got about 10, 12 cans left. I'll hold them for a while.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay. Evidently, Mercedes used on their exhaust gaskets in the
Really?
90s and early 2000s on their cars.
Wow.
They have a spray-on paint to put on their exhaust manifolds. Because it works. So we're going to hang these on.
Those probably will work.
You think those will work?
Yeah.
Good.
Or you could hang them from that little bit of wire there.
Oh, I already got my hand.
Then there's a bad spot.
Now, coughing I might do now is probably because of something else besides being sick.
Probably got illegal paint.
Yep, that's probably it.
Non-California approved paint.
Do you have a paint booth here, sir?
Right here. How's it look? California approved.
Mm-hmm.
It was approved when I bought it. It's still good. Grandfathered in. It's like asbestos brake lines and clutch lines for the old Harley.
Oh yeah.
They're grandfathered in. That's how they come. What year they banned asbestos, you know?
I think 60s, right?
69, 70.
Well, those clutch pads work pretty well. I had them.
Might have been as late as 72.
Oh, really?
Probably 70 because it's probably a DOT mandated deal.
Like nationwide?
I think 72 is when DOT was approved. Nixon's voted it in, so probably 72.
Someone told me the asbestos clutches are the best ones you could get for the Harleys.
They are.
Really? Should I go back to using those?
It's up to you.
Because I had them, and then I put the other ones in. I don't really notice a difference.
I believe the non-asbestos ones in. Yeah, all the brake lining materials work best when they're asbestos.
Huh.
Still the best insulating materials
That's what I have in my brakes.
for a long time.
I
don't know if they've actually ever improved on it yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have. I have the original shoes, and they've got asbestos lining still on them.
The only thing that's going to improve on them is the heat. The asbestos will fade,
Oh, really? So
Whereas-
it breaks down faster?
whereas racing materials will not fade. But they also don't work as good either at room temperatures or lower temperature.
So they gotta get real hot first.
Yep. There's always a trade-off in everything you do.
Mm-hmm. But they don't wear as quickly, huh?
Probably not, but I'm not sure on that one. I know I got asbestos ones on my race bike, and they still work just fine. And the EP hasn't told me to take them out on my bike yet.
They probably never will.
And they came out the brand new Harley packages when I put them on the bike. So.
Huh.
Yeah. Of course, the packages were 30, 40 years old, but
Well, back then I think they were only 50 years old. No, they weren't that old back then. Probably only. That was in the 82, from 45 to 82. That's only 40 years old at that point, you know.
It's still a pretty young machine as far as antiques go.
No, that's when I put the bike together. The bike's been together for 38 years.
Oh. And they haven't told you to change it?
No, I haven't been told yet at the racetrack I shouldn't be using those yet.
They probably have no idea.
I didn't tell them. Yeah, it's like the last thing you want to ask people. Can I use my asbestos brake line and clutch line on my bike? So alright if I go down the track? Okay, so that has a surface layer on there which will dissipate.
And that, as it heats up, it just bakes the gasket into place, huh?
The aluminum will seal up the little nicks and stuff, and the pigment, the carrier, which is all your solvents, will dissipate away. And it works good. On my race bike, I only use the aluminum paint. I don't use any gaskets.
Huh. No gaskets.
None.
Why don't you use any gaskets?
I don't need them.
Because you have to rebuild it so much?
I have to take the head off every time I ride the bike, so...
Yeah. No point.
Now, you probably had asbestos brake lines on your brakes. Did you take those off? Did you just clean them up, put them back in the bike?
They were all soaked in grease.
Well, that means you got to bake them in the oven to burn that off,
I still have them.
and then they'll be good to go. Reuse them.
I just swiped mine on the concrete a few times. And
Well,
with
I'm sure there's no dust involved there.
Yeah, my clutch.
Yeah, that's pretty healthy.
I better put the gasket on, you think?
Yeah, it might be good.
Oh, damn. I didn't think I needed it. I was thinking of my bike. Now,
One-
K models do not use gaskets.
Really?
Yep.
Not one gasket?
Not on heads.
Oh.
You spray the head, you paint, put it on the motor.
Well, it's still wet.
You like it slightly tacky.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't use no gaskets on a K model. They're not
Even
needed.
even the K models that they sold to the public?
Yep, not needed.
Huh.
There is no factory number for a head gasket for a K model because there is no gasket.
Is there any gaskets that got made after the fact?
Probably.
Huh. But you never used them.
Don't need them.
That's cool to know.
Don't need them on this motor either if everything's like it is now, flat.
Hmm.
Don't need no gasket right now.
It's just a motor that you don't remachine the heads or surfaces that
Well,
you
it's
do.
like everything that gets used, it gets a little warpage to it, or some dumbass takes one of those buffing pads to it, it screws up the surface.
Ah,
Then you need it.
interesting.
Now, you notice how these aren't making that galling noise like they were when I was putting them in dry?
Yeah.
Now, cadmium is a slight lubricant, you realize, for the threads. But we put real lube on there. Take some here. Okay, which way you want to turn it?
Towards the intake.
This way?
Yep.
Does it matter?
Yes. Hear the paint cracking? Okay, that one.
Is that a 1/4-inch drive torque wrench?
Yes. I think there's a Harley number on it someplace.
That's a Harley tool?
Must be I'm using it on a Harley.
Oh. That's good logic.
You know why I use a 1/4-inch drive for doing this?
Because you can't
It's
break it.
lighter and quicker than a heavy, bulky ass one.
Yeah. On my little bike tool set, I just carry the 1/4-inch drive.
Okay, this one, you turn it the other direction. Wiggle around until it centers up where it wants to be. Good enough now. Are we done?
Yeah, it looks done.
Looks done.
You
Which
need
torque
some-
do you want?
I don't know.
About that much?
Probably a little more than that.
Oh, a little more than that much. Where's my socket? I stole it. Getting worried there for a minute. Okay, that's 1, 2. So you have 4 bolts to use. You gotta figure out which 4 you want to use. Where's your other washer at?
Do you want one of those instead?
How many do we have left? 2? Well, we just use these. Didn't know there's 2 left. Same thickness as the motor mount. Okay. I want this one. That one.
So you're not gonna just put the motor mount on there, just to have it on there.
Right now I'm torquing the heads down. I'll worry about the motor mount later.
So
Okay, this time I'm going to torque the other 4 first. So we got looser. Head gasket's compressing. Yeah, that one's already tight for some reason. So I can torque with both arms. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight. Those tight?
Mm-hmm.
Get your fingers right there. Already did that one. That's the one I didn't do. That one might be over torqued. Alright. How much torque do you want on those?
How much are they supposed to have?
Tight.
They're tight, but
Usually I don't worry about them torquing, but you guys want me to do that.
yeah, you're gonna be.
It's 52 to 65 on a big twin.
oh really?
Yeah.
I do the same as you. I just go tight till I think it's about to break.
So on these things here, you want to run 55 to 60. I usually run 5 more on the thin one, the tall one. Which really torques it. What number is that?
I don't know, I can't read it.
60. Yeah, up here's are torqued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the elbow torque wrench is usually pretty accurate.
Oh, that one moved.
That one moved a little bit, not much.
It gave. That one didn't move. Tall ones always do move more. I think I'm almost tight. What do you think?
That's probably tight.
Guess I'm tightening more off the torque. Well, that one got good. I got tired when I did that one. Was that the first one or the second? I pretty much know what torque is when I torque stuff. They're tight. Okay, so now the head gaskets are all the way down like they're supposed to be. Okay, now we have to decide what we're going to do about the motor mount positioning here. We need to work on that part. Now, if this bolt was longer, you can run double nut washers on it. But you're going to use a torque wrench to undo it too. I'm going to replace the head gasket. I took the torque off. Oh, jeez. Heaven forbid. What are we going to do about that problem? I'll leave the bolt out for now. See how it sticks to it? These got paint on them?
No, they're CAD.
I just,
Oh no, they, no, those didn't have anything on it.
yeah, it's been painted. Okay, now, so you got a little clearance?
'Cause the
Yep,
head's-
I can hear it.
The head's got compressed.
Everything went down, yeah. But the angle's still wrong. Because when you go like this, so it goes up.
Yep. Well, so, do you want to bend it at the end then?
So you got to decide where you want to bend it at. So get the camera so you can see it a little better.